Tony D and Little Joan here with a screenwriter's rant on 9 Bullets starring Lena Hedley, otherwise known as Queen Cersei, as a hit woman with a heart of gold. Don't they all have a heart of gold? Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Thanks for checking out my books and supporting the channel, including the Pineys, books 1 through 8, comedy horror in South Jersey. Little Joan gets a treat thanks to you. There you go, babe. You just had a very pleasant walkies. Okay, so the premise of this movie is Lena Hedley is sent to kill 2 killers who have a son, and here he is, hiding. She, of course, can't bring herself to do it, even though Sam Worthington says, do it. So she instead kidnaps him and goes on the run with him, and then it becomes the movie we've seen a million times, whether it's a guy saving a woman or a woman saving a kid or a guy saving a kid, whether it's the Mandalorian saving his little Yoda buddy. It's about a character that can shoot a lot of people and is very resourceful, turning on their masters because they've been pushed too far. Now the difference here is Lena Hedley is the lead, and she is pretty good actress. I mean, there's no question. Her acting abilities are top notch. You can just see it in this trailer. She goes through a range of emotions here. She knows they're going to kill her and the kid if they find them. There is a scene where Sam Worthington and her had a relationship, and that's how he pulled her out of the gutter and turned her into a hit woman. And I assume this is her mom when she goes to hide out at her place and she pulls out a shotgun and chases some guys off. Sam Worthington looking kind of different in this movie. Looks like he's dropped a lot of weight. He's usually more solid. I'm wondering what his deal is. Maybe I just haven't seen him in a long time. Lena Hedley looks intense in this. All right? She looks like she can, I believe she was in Gunpowder Milkshake? Is that the name of the movie? And even in that, which looked like a terrible movie, by the way, but Lena carries herself in such a way that's so convincing. You say to yourself, yeah, she can do some damage. So, and then there are doggies, Joan. There are doggies in this movie. The kid has a dog, and she has to save the dog, too. April 22nd, in theaters and on demand. Here we got credits. Written and directed by Gigi Gaston. And, as always, a million executive producers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 executive producers. 3 co-producers, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 producers. And Lena Hedley, I don't think is any one of them, which is surprising. I'm surprised they wouldn't throw her an EP credit. Because she's obviously the big name here. Well, I guess you could say, what's his face? Sam Worthington is too, but he is in the credits as with Barbara Hershey. Oh, that was Barbara Hershey as the older woman. She looks good. I think she had some work done. Barbara Hershey with Barbara Hershey and Sam Worthington. So they're not in the movie as much. They're, they have a limited role. So it's all about Lena Hedley and the kid and the dog. First act. Lena is a hit woman going out to kill 2 people who she thinks are just regular hit people. And she gets there. For some reason, they're on an assignment killing a dude, I guess, would be my guess. And for some reason, they shacked up together and had a kid, which they continue to drag the kid into their insane criminal lifestyle. So Lena, of course, can't bring herself to kill a kid, so takes the kid and the dog on the road, and then they're off and running. So second act, they're chasing her. She's trying to make it so they don't even know about the kid. She's pretending like she doesn't know. Sam Worthington has said, find the kid, find the kid. They keep cutting back to him. Lena kills a variety of goons along the way, turning against her former master, who I guess she shacked up with. I don't know who this woman is. Sassy black woman to tell her what's real. I don't know. But Lena Hedley really does look like she goes through hell in this movie. And I guess she was a stripper before that. Sam Worthington. There's that's Barbara Hershey, right? I think that's her. I would bet money that she plays her mom. Because they kind of look similar. And that's, that would make sense. I'm not sure why it's called 9 Bullets. So it looks like I would say this is a decent looking actioner with a female lead. One that can act. Definitely she covers the acting, and she's pretty good. There's a balance there. On the one hand, you have stunt women, or women like Gina Carano, who's kind of like a stunt woman because she was a fighter. So she's got moves, right? But maybe her acting needs to come up. Whereas Lena's coming the other way. But a lot of times, Lena's such a heavyweight in the acting department, she can cover up a lot of stuff, quite frankly. And this trailer looks well done. I mean, it looks, the what little action is in the trailer looks like it's on point. Every moment with Lena looks intense. I'm 100% convinced she is the character. She is. I mean, it's just the force of her acting ability carrying this whole movie, really. And this is the problem, I think, with Gunpowder Milkshake. She wasn't the lead. She was a supporting character. And it was also a bit goofy. And I don't think Lena's not that comedic. She's better in these serious roles, I think. And that movie just looked horrendous. They were trying to do like a female John Wick. But this looks realistic. And the protagonist is like, you came for nothing, I brought you up. Like, that's a good sort of foundation for a character. Because then you understand why she's so torn between betraying Sam Worthington or killing this kid, right? I mean, there's an actual, well, I don't want to betray Sam Worthington. He brought me up from nothing, but I can't kill a kid. And it's that tension that I think drives this movie, which is pretty derivative. I mean, we've seen this a million times, but Lena is selling me on it. So would I see this movie? Sure. Yeah, I'd see this movie. Theaters, maybe. Yeah, maybe if it was playing around here. Definitely would catch it on video on demand. So, looking good. I'm going to give it a rare thumbs up. And that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. My video is going to be a little late today because I'm off and run. I've been doing stuff all day. But look for it later on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble. See you in the next one.